Hi there. I want to show you how easy it is to get a life insurance quote, actually to get many quotes. So let's click in here and I'm going to put my first name as Betty and my last name is Boop. And we're going to, and we'll say this is female. She's super healthy. She's never used nicotine or cannabis. Obviously, you will answer according to what is true for you. We'll click next. I'm going to put in her birth date. So let's say she's born on March 3rd of 2001. Okay. All right, now we have a lot of options here. Okay, I can go for term, return of premium. I can go for, accidental death, which is only in the case of an accident, so we prefer for a term, but if you can't get life insurance, that's a good option. We have whole life, we have IULs, which are fantastic retirement helpers. Let's go to term though, just to see. Let's say she has $1 million on her mortgage, or she wants that much for her beneficiary when she dies, okay? And I'm going to put a 20-year term. She's got 20 years left on her mortgage, let's say, okay? And we can see she has all these options, right? It shows us which ones are less likely to have a physical exam. You're going to notice they could possibly have one. I'll click on Banner here. Yeah, still could. Or they used to be called Banner, now they're legal in general. But in any case, so I can pick one and see, what it's going to cost and so on, right? So, and I can go in and look at the details, right? So we can see kind of what the benefits are and so on at a glance, okay? Now if I change, let's see, I'm gonna go back and say, all right, I want a $500,000 death benefit. Okay, and I'm gonna rerun the quote. Now this is gonna show us usually less carriers, okay? Actually not too much less. It also depends on your health and so on. Let's say we want 400,000. We'll run it. Okay, so we're not limited there. It may be okay. So her health class is super preferred. Let's try table 6. Now I had this the other day. They said this would be the health class for someone who is diabetic and on insulin with type 1 diabetes. So we put them as table 6. We rerun the quote and here we go. Okay, so premiums are going to be more, still pretty good for, for someone her age, it's going to be better. But so we have all those options and we can choose. Okay, so you can always come in and kind of, play with this and say, okay, it would be standard or standard plus. And you may not know, and that is fine, if you want me to, and it can depend, it can vary based on the carrier, right? But then we pick one, let's say we like this one, we're gonna go with it. Then we just start filling this out and we can apply for it. So that's great. Can totally be done there. I can do this for you. If you have a specific case with your health, I'm more than happy to go do some research and find some quotes for you and, help you with all this. This is the same tool I use, so you're welcome to do it. But obviously when when you have more complicated health issues, I should say I will go back through and ask for help with, like what would be the best for this person and do we have something that will actually work. So I can do that and get a lot of help from the underwriters and the people that help me out at my company. So yeah, feel free to use this and compare some information, get a bunch of quotes, figure out what you want to do, reach out if you need help. Okay.